Hi, everybody. Mitch Tanbem here. Thanks for joining me today. Today, we're going to talk about everybody's favorite topic, not passwords. And even though they are not everybody's favorite topic, we know that they are really, really critical in this day and age still. And I know there's other ways you can control access, and some people do that with biometrics and other things. But for the vast majority of systems that you access, passwords are still the key factor in terms of what it is you need to get in. And passwords are one of the leading causes of breaches. So with that in mind, let's talk about a recent survey here that was done, and we'll see it right here. So we see this a lot. We see the outcome of this a lot. So that's the reality of it. Of the people who responded to the survey, over 90% of them said that they had password training, password management training, at least once a year. And over 60% of them said that they had password management training more than once a year. So that sounds like that's a pretty important factor to many companies. If almost 100%, 90+%, said that they train their employees at least once a year. On the other hand, we're still seeing 8% of the people who responded to the survey say they write passwords on sticky notes, which is really wonderful if you don't care about security. Now, I used to run a security at an organization. I'd go through the office at night and I'd find all the passwords on sticky notes, and I'd take the sticky notes with me. And I'd mark whose desk they were on and stuff like that. But if they wanted their sticky note back, they could come to my office and get it, but no one ever did that. The reality was that they knew that that was not the right thing to do, but they did it anyway because passwords are a pain in the butt. Interestingly enough, still in this day and age, in 2022, when I'm recording this, only 30% of the companies surveyed provide a company-provided password manager. There's lots of reasons why you did it. Gee, it's hard. Nobody wants to use them. They're expensive. We have to change our process. Everybody has all these excuses. On the other hand, breaches are pretty expensive too, and they're hard and they're very disruptive. And insecure passwords are still one of the leading causes of cyber attacks, because why should hackers try to figure out how to break into your system when they can just steal your passwords? And if the most common password when we see in these breached lists, still things like 1 2 3 4 5 6 and password and monkey 1 2 3 and things like that. Those are still very common passwords. Now, those are probably, I'm guessing, I'm hoping consumer accounts, not business accounts. But still, it just points to the fact that people are not taking this password stuff seriously. And why are they not taking them seriously? Because it's hard to do. And password managers do make it pretty easy. Right? One of the things you can do with password managers that I really like, is a great feature of password managers, is that you can give people access to a password, but not let them see the password. The result of that is, if the person leaves the company, all you need to do is revoke access to the password vault, which is centrally managed in all the good products, and any product that we would recommend that you use. And since they can't see the password, then you don't have to worry about changing it. Out of the people who are surveyed, the hundreds and hundreds of people who were surveyed in this particular survey, 5% were extremely confident that employees could not take passwords with them. And even if it's just taking passwords with them for a few days, they can do a lot of damage in a few days. And remember, there's two things we're worried about here. We're worried about stealing personally identifiable information. That's the information of your customers that you're being trusted to secure. The other is your proprietary information, your business process documents, your sales lead lists, your customer lists, all those things, right? Those are pretty valuable to you. 5% of the people surveyed were extremely confident that they could go off and stop employees from taking passwords. That means 95% of them were not very confident. And 7% of the managers were extremely confident that they could move credentials from the former employee to a new employee, terminate access for the old employee, and not blow up the business process. So that means over 90% were at least reasonably nervous that that wasn't going to work very well. Now, I don't know as you listen to this where you are in the spectrum. Hopefully, you're one of the 7% who are extremely confident, the 5% who knew that their employees couldn't take passwords with them, and the 30% that use password managers. But if you're not, you should be, and we can help you with that. Obviously, we have a great password manager that we sell, and give us a call. We'll be happy to talk to you about it. Until next time, be safe, be secure, and let's not have a breach. Thank you.
Turnkey Cybersecurity and Privacy Solutions offers the complete cybersecurity program for small to medium-sized